EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. First and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. They'll go play action with Stroud. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down pickup by Mixon, and he's one of the Texans' many additions this offseason. It's pretty incredible to think, Mike, in only his second year as the head coach, the roster that D'Amico Ryans continues to assemble. Not only is Mixon still a productive back in his own right, but he should take a lot of pressure off C.J. Stroud.
Second down and 8. On the option, they give it to Mixon. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. In motion now, it's Collins. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he is going to have a Texans first down by a couple of yards. Give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
On the give, this is Mixon. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Dallas Turner, the rookie, there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. In motion now, it's Collins. Back to throw, Stroud. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach 4th down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now the man who moved inside the NFC North, the former Packer, Aaron Jones. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Play action now. It's McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They gained 18 yards on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They run it once more with Jones.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Again, it's Jones. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. They'll try the left side with Jones. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. They give this to Jefferson on the jet sweep. Good blocking, and he's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud going to tuck this one on the zone read. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Mills. That's to the big-ticket acquisition, Stephon Diggs.
Perfectly timed blitz, and he just gets to the quarterback a fraction of a second too late. The ball comes out of his hand kind of funny as a result of the hit, and I'm not even exactly sure if the guy who caught it was his intended target.
Back to throw, Mills. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
3rd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. Here, the ball is thrown short. The idea is get the ball in the hands of your playmaker and let him pick up the rest with his feet. But you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to be 3rd down.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged a bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And in motion, it's Diggs. Here's a give running left with Mixon. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he's into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all time, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. In motion, it's Jefferson. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4. From the gun, here's McCarthy. To the outside, it's looked in by Addison. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They try and run for the 1st down with Jones. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is taken in at the goal line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Ritter to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Worked to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. Ritter. Now a deep ball here for Collins. Big connection there. They get all the way near midfield on that one. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. On 1st down, it's Ritter. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with these two teams separated by a touchdown. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. At their own 37-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Let's go. Hey, hey. No sweep. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he's going to be followed up quickly after a gain of about 1. Christian Harris there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. And he's got another one. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown Vikings. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ritter. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Ritter. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Mixon. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Ritter. And downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. 22 yards, the pickup there. 1st down for Houston. A tight end in motion now. Play action. It's Ritter. Digs on the reception. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Ritter. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's going to be taken down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Again, it'll be Mixon. Powering forward. He's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Chandler now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. On play action, here's McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete.
coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's into the end zone yet again. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Reichard good with the extra point. The Vikings have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Schultz is the motion man. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Dallas Turner, the rookie, there on the tackle. On second down, Ritter. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The third quarter has come to an end. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. Here's Jones. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes third down. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
They face 2nd down and 7. Up the middle, here's Jones. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he's going to have enough for a 1st down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. On the give, it's Jones. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
They'll put Addison in motion. They're going to go jet sweep on 3rd down. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On play action, Ritter. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Byron Murphy.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Now a handoff, Jones. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Minnesota.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
On the handoff, Jones. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time.